Record. Hi, guys. Okay. So we're going to just kind of go through all of our new systems. So just so you know, this is all done by Allison. I sort of always had this vision in my mind, and I've been a coach for 2.5 years now. So it's sometimes really hard for me to kind of take that step back and remember what it's like being a new coach and how I can be a better leader and how I can be a better mentor and help you guys get the most out of coaching and the most out of the trainings. And I'm just so grateful that Allie kind of took everything that I did and just was like, here, you just need to keep it in one place, super organized, make life easy, right? So she pretty much did all of that. So thank you so much, Allie, for doing that, because I think moving forward, everybody's going to just kind of get it a little bit more, and things are going to flow, and you guys are not going to be confused of where to go to look for things. It's going to be in one central location at all times for you to access whenever you need. So get ready. We're going to kind of just dive in. First off, I just want you guys to know that everything is in the Files tab, okay? So if you go into Team Takeover and you click right there where it says Files, these are the first two are what we're going to be talking about tonight, okay? So the Team Takeover New Coach Mentorship Docs, that's kind of on our Google Share Drive where we're going to host and kind of have everything be located for you literally just in this one Google Share document. And then the Team Takeover calendar is going to be for you guys to access, and you can actually link it up to your phone and to your calendar, whatever works for you. And it's going to send you reminders of when our challenge groups are starting, when our trainings are starting, when calls are happening, like our team call, things like that, little reminders. Allie set up a calendar. It's all done. It's already pre-set out for months to come. So all you literally have to do is just go in and just click. Okay, and then I also want you guys just to know that that last one, the team calls info, that's where all of these recorded calls are located for you guys to go in. So I know I've seen sometimes a few questions floating around in the team page. Usually the questions that you have already been answered and recorded. So if you go in the team calls info, just kind of look around. There's a few really great calls in there that I think can kind of help too with a lot of the questions that I've been getting. Okay. So we're going to go right in and start talking about the drive. So if I can go back. So we're going to start talking about this one first, the Team Takeover New Coach Mentorship Doc. Okay. And then, Allie, if you want to jump in and kind of explain what you got.
Sure. So I think this needs to be cleaned up a little bit more, but I have pulled folders from both the Team Triceps, Google Docs trainings from Christine Dwyer, her Platinum Presenters trainings. I've been collecting all sorts of things along the way because this is how my brain works, and I really like everything to kind of be together and focused in folders. And I think Google Drive just is great because we can all share it and we can all access it. And it's just like a little cleaner than the Files tab inside of Facebook, in our Facebook group. So what do we have first, Mare? What was the next slide? Okay. All right. So Meredith and I kind of came up with this whole from passion to purpose. Like, this is what we do. We have taken our passion for health and fitness and we are turning it into a purpose. And now we're teaching other people to do the same thing. So I kind of wanted to go into this whole coach training where it's like, you know, there's a lot of nitty gritty that we need to learn about, like processes and forms and links and all that, like the business side of stuff. But really, this is so that someone can take their passion and create a purpose and start helping people, change their lives, both their own lives and the lives of other people that they're reaching out to and beginning to serve and help. So I just want to keep that in the front of our minds when we enter these coach trainings, that it's like, it's not just all about learning where something is on the website and, you know, how to do this and what form needs to be filled out. So I hope you guys like that.
Oh wait, I'm gonna actually.
Yeah, I think we need to go back to the drive.
So when you guys come in here is your whole doc. You guys can still see this, right?
It didn't change. The screen didn't.
No? Hold on. How about now?
Yes.
Yay. Okay.
Okay. So instead of the whole training 1.0, training 2.0, we've kind of streamlined this process to 3 weeks. Each week has a different objective, and then it kind of gives you a checklist to go through with your new coaches. There will also be a Facebook group. We're still ironing out the details of that, but this is something you can give to your new coach tomorrow when they sign up, you know, instead of having them wait for the Facebook training to start. So I think that's really great. And it's something too that they can save to their own Google Drives, and they can add in whatever information they want. So they can really tailor it to them. But it's literally going to all be in one place. So you'll notice there's lots of links to different things. Most of it's literally just straight from the Beachbody website. I tried to like explain some of the terms that like I feel like I get asked all the time by new coaches what Success Club means. Or I know when I first started, I really wanted like a daily task list, like this is what you need to be doing right now. And your daily task list week 1 is going to be much different than 2 and 3. We're going to try and throw bits and pieces at everybody so that they can gradually build on what they're learning. So week 1 was all about like learning the basics, like literally like starting from scratch. You don't know what you're doing. Week 2, I call it let's get down to business. This is like learning your organizational tools, diving into social media, creating your contacts list, really developing your daily task list, learning how to use coaching codes, blah, 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 blah. All right.
This one.
And then week 3, I titled that Dig Deep. This is when you'll really have your new coaches start to get to know themselves, their own brand, and really start to get to know the products. So this is like kind of digging deep down into it. And I think, you know, like I said, I still have to refine this document a good amount, but we just wanted to get it out there to you guys and let you know that it's coming and how it's organized.
And then also in week 3, we're going to talk about how to also start your own challenge groups.
Right. Because linking that up to the calendar, we've cycled everything kind of perfectly, so one thing flows into another, so that the very next week they'll start being able to, or during week 3 and 4, I think they can start inviting people to the free eating group, and then from the free eating group to our next actual challenge group.
Doesn't that sound awesome?
I can't see anyone's face.
And then, yeah, we'll just keep going.
Yeah. I mean, and I think that there's kind of going to be more of like a month 1 and then maybe month 2 kind of setup to this guide. But I want to be able to give someone everything up front, because if they're going to be a doer and a runner, you want them to have all of this information. You don't want to be stopping in the middle of the day to, you know, message them and explain to them how to explain to someone else how to do this. Like, everything's going to be right here. and it's going to be at a very natural progression. And some people will move faster through it and some people won't, but they have all of it right here.
So you guys are going to have everything back here. So everything that you've ever seen in the Files tab have been all moved over.
And this is a live document to you guys. If there's something that you want us to add, just tell us. You know, I mean, we're all going to work from it and use it. If you want to take it and tweak it yourself and then send it back to me, that's fine. If you just want to do your own thing, I guess that's fine too. But, you know, this was something like I wish that I had when I started 7 months ago. And I've literally been creating it ever since. I started creating it for myself. And then I was like, wow, I have to share this with everybody because there's a lot of stuff in here. So, but I mean, definitely bear with us while we get it organized and to the next level, because it's still not 100%.
Okay. So we're going to talk now about how we're going to actually run our groups that are going to go along with the training. So, do you want me to talk about it, Allie?
I can talk about it.
It was awesome.
Okay, so everyone will be able to see these posts too. They'll all be part of our new Coach Mentorship folder, which I think maybe we should rename it to Passion to Purpose. We can talk about that. But so I thought that a lot of us are bringing on new coaches that aren't previous customers. So they may have never been involved in a challenge group, or maybe they go straight from a free clean eating group to wanting to be a coach. So I thought that it would be really cool to run our new coach trainings like we do a challenge group. So it's about learning, growing yourself and your own health and fitness, and then learning about our company, learning about your brand, our products, Shakeology, and then like having like that nightly recap like we usually do in a challenge group, like asking people, did you post on social media today? Or did you, do your 3 vital behaviors? But then also it's like, did you drink enough water today? Because these are the things that us as coaches want to engage our customers in. So I think it's really important for our new coaches to understand that, especially when they haven't been in a challenge group with us before. Because it is, when I first started, I think I signed up as a coach like maybe 7 days into my first challenge group. So I was going through coach training and a challenge group at the same time. So it's really cool that we can kind of mesh them all together. And it's that same 21-day progression that we go through with 21-day fix and learning new habits. So I think that it'll be really, really cool. So the way we're going to do it is in the morning, there's going to be like some sort of task or training, but then also a personal challenge like we do in our challenge groups. And then the midday, there's kind of going to be 2 midday posts. We'll spread them out. We're going to do a product education and a Shakeology education. So literally after these 21 days, our new coaches will probably know more about all of this than we do because we've never really dug deep into all of this. And I know instead of all of us going and learning about Insanity Max 30 ourselves and about the benefits and ingredients in Shakeology ourselves, like let's all just work together. Because I know I wrote all of my own product descriptions when like really I could have gone and asked Jackie, who loves Insanity Max 30, for her to give me her description because she's done it and she's been through it. So that's kind of the whole point of this. Mary, do you want to explain how we're going to engage everyone else in helping us with this?
Oh, yeah. So you guys ready for your homework that's due tomorrow? Get out your pens because you have to write this down. So I would like all of you to send over 3 to 5 posts that you would like to see in these trainings. So it could be something that you're confused about. It could be anything that you wish, like Ali said, that you would have known when you first signed up. It could even be a post about your favorite program, why you love Shakeology. You can pick your favorite Shakeology ingredient. I absolutely love when Tony Horton does that cashier Shakeology video. Like, if you love that, have that be part of your Shakeology education. But we need 3 to 5 posts because this is going to be a lot of posting, and Ali and I can only handle so much creativity for posts. So we're going to make this a team effort. So if you guys can send just in a private message me 3 to 5 posts that you would like to see in this, that would be awesome by tomorrow, please.
And we can post this, Mare, too, because I kind of already started like an outline. Like I have like one, each day we're going to do a different program. And then for like the Shakeology, we definitely want to cover things like cost objections, benefits. We can talk about the boosts, importance of daily use, how to change your flavor, and the ship date. So all of those things, like really kind of think outside the box. Think about like what you need to know about these programs, how long a program is, what equipment's required.
Any questions that you just get asked all the time, basically.
Yeah.
Those random questions, We'll just keep like a running document of those things. And then also for the training, what we're going to do is, so it's going to be 21 days, and halfway through, all of the new coaches are going to get a one-on-one call with just me. So I'm going to be doing this for you guys. So I do this full time, right? Most of you guys don't do this full time. So I want you to really take advantage of the fact that I have some leeway in my schedule where I can engage with your coaches and your downline, because I really spend a lot of time with the people that I sign up with, and I want to get to know the entire team. So this is going to help me get to know everybody on the team also. So I really want you guys to also encourage your new coaches to go through the trainings and then to get on that call with me. It'll be like the third Thursday of every training, just so you guys know. Okay. And then we can talk about our calendar now. So same thing, you guys are going to go find your calendar in Team Takeover in the Files tab. Okay, and then when you go in there, it's going to be so simple and so easy. And you're going to see a screen that looks like this. Go ahead, Allie.
Oh, sorry about that. I was trying to answer Jackie's question. Okay, so the team calendar. Oh, does yours show up all blue like this?
It's only our stuff.
Okay, because I have it color-coded, so I'm not sure if, I wonder if that transfers or not.
Oh. We'll find out.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Okay, so we are working on a 4-week rotation. Week 1 being the first Monday of the month. I think that August is going to be a little bit, well, first of all, it's going to be trial and error. It's going to be team cups, so I think that there's going to be a few shifts we have to make in August. But other than that, everything's here. So it's basically reoccurring events. I set this up once and set it to reoccur every 4 weeks. So we can literally look months out and know exactly what's going on. All right, so basically the way it kind of flows is we have a sneak peek group. And then from the sneak peek group, we have the coach training the following week. And then that same week, we have this coach training starting. You're inviting to a challenge group that's 2 weeks later. because you need someone to place an order a week before the challenge group starts. So all of these dates are in here, and one thing flows seamlessly, or hopefully seamlessly, into the other. Because I feel like there's definitely a progression to what we do. You know, you want to get someone in a free eating or clean eating challenge or free group, and then from there you want to have maybe 2 weeks to engage with them and talk with them about finding a program that's right for them or inviting other people. This way you know exactly what you should be posting on social media. There's no question. A lot of us have a hard time backing into a calendar. So by the time we even start thinking we want to host a challenge group, we have to schedule that 3 weeks out, pretty much 2 to 3 weeks. Mm-hmm. So we're like, I think we're losing a lot of time and momentum. So I think that this will all just keep us really organized. And I love the idea of us working on these challenge groups as a team, because we're all so busy. Like, I don't want to be spending all night on Hootsuite setting up posts. Yeah. Neither do any of you. So if we can all just work together, just think of all the more time that we have to grow our businesses in other ways, or just have more free time, because we all want more free time. So does anyone have any questions on that? Because I feel like that's a huge tool that's going to be like something that's really new, and I really think it's going to change the dynamic of our team and our businesses.
You guys can unmute yourself if you have any questions. What's going on in the chat box? Oh, go ahead, Sherry.
Oh, I think this is so awesome because, well, you know, all the conversations you and I have had, Meredith, I'm like so, like probably over anally structured to a point I know it doesn't always benefit me, you know, because I'm like, I want everything a certain way, but like, I absolutely love what you guys put together. And in like having the calendar and everything, it's so much easier than having a message all the time and, you know, try to be like, when should I start this? When should I do that? And I mean, Beachbody in general has such amazing training, and it is so much. It can be a little overwhelming when you're brand new, but having it all set up in there like you guys have in the one spot, and then it's just the go-to. And like Allison said, some people move through things faster. Some people want to take it slower, but not having to like dig here or go there or ask your upline. It's all right there. So I just think in general, that's going to create success and structure for everybody. And then you really get that whole group dynamic, and you don't feel like you're flying solo trying to figure all this stuff out.
Yeah.
I mean, bravo to you guys. I know that was a lot of work to put together. So, I mean, I am like full of gratitude.
That was all Allie. I didn't do it, guys. Oh, thank you, Allie, because that was huge.
Oh my God.
But just so you guys know,
it was so easy. It took me 10 minutes, but I just think like having that idea was like the first step. So if you guys have ideas that like you think would change everything for all of us, put them out there.
Yeah.
Like, I went to Mayor and I was like, we need this. This is going to change the way we work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I couldn't see what was going on in the chat box. So can you guys give me a recap? What were you talking about?
Oh, I was just asking if you wanted ideas for posts or us to make the posts.
Both. We're going to get to the nitty gritty, but ideas for posts starting.
Okay.
I think I think what we're looking for is like valuable content. Like, you know, if someone wants to write a whole description of an ingredient in Shakeology and the benefits, like that would be a great post.
Yeah.
If you want to give your recap of Insanity Max 30, how long the workouts are, what equipment you need, what kind of results you could expect from it, who that program's good for, like that, those are the types of little descriptions.
Like I've been getting a lot of questions about the creatine powder. So you want posts like that?
Yeah,
That sounds awesome.
Other supplements. Okay.
definitely.
The one I keep getting a lot is people wanting to know how to do the 21-day
Hey.
while pregnant or breastfeeding.
That's a good one.
Because one of my people just had to quit doing the food portion of 21-day fix because her breast milk supply started dwindling.
Oh.
So
Yeah, definitely right about that.
back to Weight Watchers, but she's still doing the workouts.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and I can write about
Yeah.
21-day fix
I was
while
gonna say, like,
breastfeeding.
moms, like, you all have experience as moms, so, like, if what you know is what you should write about, you know?
I have noticed a lot of people, well, I've been referenced to, but like a lot of women who've been going through cancer and asking questions about Shako. So I think that maybe preemptively that might be something that we can start posting about, because I know it helped me a lot going through chemo. But obviously with doctors' advisement, but I get a lot of those like random tags. And so I think maybe just being proactive on that would help a lot.
Yeah, definitely.
I think we all need to put maybe our own Shakeology testimony out there, because we can't say it definitely does something for everyone, but we can say what it did for us.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, exactly.
My friend is allergic to chia seeds.
Oh, so is mine.
So, and that's in the Shakeology. So, like, I even, like, told her about it, and then I saw in the ingredients today that it was there, and I was just like, oh, dang. Like, she can't even get it. I don't know.
Oh, no, it sucks. My best friend can't have chia seeds either, and it makes me so upset. Ugh. It hurts my heart, but what are you going to do?
Mm.
That's the benefit of having over 70 ingredients in one thing, right? Do you guys have any other questions or comments or concerns or anything?
The monthly challenge group, it's like, is that for new coaches only, or is that just like for workouts and like?
They're for all of us.
Like, do we just add? Okay, so when we have like a new client, we can add them to
So instead
that
of
challenge group.
Right. So instead of having 15 challenge groups throughout all of us with like a few active people, like let's make one giant one that has tons of amazing energy in it.
We'll have one.
Instead of having those little failure baby ones that you're just kind of like bummed about.
Yeah, those are.
You know, because then at the end of the day, like that's what we're here for, is to make those groups and change those lives. And when they bomb, man, you feel like crap, right?
And that's what these posts are gonna be for like that challenge group.
No, those posts that I
The
asked
3 to 5 posts that you want us to.
Yeah, those are for our coach training groups.
Okay. And then we're also going to be posting for the challenge group, or is like how
Yeah,
does that work?
we're gonna like kind of fine tooth how we're gonna go with the challenge group as far as posting. So don't worry about that just yet. But we're just starting with new coaches and how to get them set up. And August is, like Ali said, August is going to be our trial. So August could be a total hot mess, but we'll learn from it, right? It's our experiment month. And then by September, we'll have our together.
And, you know, that big challenge group that we're running together, obviously it's going to be a multi-program group. But, you know, Mary and I were saying too, if we have a ton of people doing 21-day fix and a ton of people doing size, maybe we make 2 groups.
Okay.
It's kind of, I think we'll kind of play it by ear.
Yeah. And then too, like if we have a bunch of people doing the ultimate reset or something, they'll be in their own group, you know?
Yeah, I was kind of wondering that, especially with like the, you know, how we always do like themes and stuff, because I already have a bunch that I've planned out. So, like.
Well, then that's less work for us if you have them planned. We'll just steal your ideas.
I mean,
yeah, if anyone has post ideas that they want to include in that big challenge group, send them over.
Yeah.
We want your help.
Yeah.
And
just throw them at us. You know, we'll just combine everything.
And I wanted to mention one other thing for the calendar in August, because the 3-day refresh is on promotion. We will be doing 2 3-day refresh groups as well. So that could be someone that buys a Kickstart Challenge pack. And if they want to do it before or during the actual 21-day big group challenge, they can do that. So I feel like I've been through 2-3 day refreshes by myself, and it was hard. So I'd love to be able to support other people doing it, and and if any of you guys haven't ever done it, I would totally recommend doing it. I think it's something that we should all be able to explain to our clients.
How do you guys feel? Are you excited?
I'm excited.
Excited.
So you guys all know what to do now when you sign up your new coaches, right? Everyone should be like this.
Is it possible? So we have that old like Google Doc folder that has, like pretty much like the email and all that, SurveyMonkey, like all that stuff that we normally do for brand new coaches. So like, how are the two things going to be meshed? Completely wiping the old one and doing this now, or like, are they going to be somehow incorporated with each other?
Well, the welcome email, like I still want, like, if I would definitely still send that out right away, just so that way your new coaches actually hear something from you, like on day one.
Right.
And then right away, you can move them over into our group. And also in the welcome email too, it has the link for the training group. So hopefully they'll just know to click on that and be added right away. And then they'll be able to access all of the documents that Allie's put together.
We're changing the welcome email to what we were looking at earlier with Allie, as opposed to the older one that we have. Is that correct?
I mean, you can. The welcome email usually, I don't think there's really much to change in it. Maybe just
I
a
don't think mine has the link to the group. Mine has
it doesn't.
a survey and a link for a call.
Mine does.
The one-on-one.
Okay, so you'll update that then too.
Okay.
And
Just update and add the link.
yeah, and I can update the welcome email too.
We should add a link to the guidebook.
Yeah, we'll do that. I'll do that.
I
And then,
was kind of asking because I was like, it's two things.
yeah,
The two together.
I'll remake a new welcome email and I'll add it to the docs. So that
Okay.
it's all in there too.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Anything else? That was a good call. Thank you, Harmony. Okay, so all you newbie coaches, if there is something that you would love to know, like
Right off the bat.
anything that's super random, can you let us know? Like, we're still learning just like you guys. So if there's something that, I haven't provided or your upline hasn't provided, whatever the case may be, and there's something that you're just kind of like, well, I don't know what to do about this. Or I didn't know about that. Just let us know, because those little random things that you're not sure of, I'm sure somebody else has thought about it. So it'll be good to kind of get it out. Okay. You guys are all okay getting me 3 to 5 posts about any of those topics? Newbies, don't worry. I won't put too much pressure on you guys. I know you just signed up. So you're like, what the hell am I going to write? Hi, my name is. I mean, you could just make me a dub smash and we can call it even. It's a way to get out of anything. Okay. Sounds good. Any other questions, comments, concerns? Nothing? All right. We can call it. That's an early call. Thank you guys so much for getting on. Next week, we're going to talk about the leadership ladder that's in your back office, and a little bit more about the Team Cup Challenge and things you guys can do within your own group.
Great.
Okay. You guys are all signed up, right, for a Cup Challenge? Jessamine, are you not on the team? Not yet. We'll find you one. Don't worry.
I'm still kind of I'm taking this slow, so I'm worried about. I don't know. I'm gonna bring a team down. I don't know.
We still earn